just want to have a little chat about decluttering. Yeah, I know. So everything's so disposable these days. You can pick up things, little tops and dresses and all sorts of things. You can pick them up online, you can pick them up in the shops, like cotton on body. All that sort of stuff's really great, but it's so disposable because they're so cheap. We just tend to grab a couple of things. I'll have a couple of these in this colour and I'll have them in this colour. And then before we know it, the cupboard's really full, the drawers are full, and everything feels really cluttered. And it kind of goes hand in hand with how our brain works too. So, if you go into the kitchen and you open up that pantry or your fridge and it's just full of stuff and you're like, oh, I really got to clean that out. And then that feeling of once you clean it out, you're like, oh, it feels so good. It's the same thing with the cupboard. Even though we don't see it a lot, we don't spend a lot of time in there, it gets really cluttered too. And I think it's a really good place to start decluttering things. So once we start to declutter the physical things in our life, those mental things start to declutter as well. There's so many benefits to decluttering the wardrobe. Not only is it going to look better and you're going to feel lighter, but you're also giving to somebody else that doesn't have what we have. We live in this disposable world and we have an income and we can just go and buy whatever we want pretty much. It doesn't matter how inexpensive it is. There's some people out there that still can't, even now. We just don't hear about it much, we don't see it much. Social media is all about the glamorous kind of stuff. So giving away some of your clothes is really going to help you, but it's also really going to serve a purpose for other people out there. It'd just be a really nice, generous thing to do for your heart, for yourself, and for those less fortunate people out there. And then maybe you can just kind of cut down on buying so much disposable stuff. Maybe. See how you go. But declutter your wardrobe and help declutter your brain and help somebody else. That's it.